Hello everyone, this is Abananas Loomz, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this bracelet, which is my own original design. I call it the Heart Lifter bracelet. This bracelet was made using limited edition bands, but this bracelet also looks good with metallic bands, jelly bands, and opaque bands. I tried using all the bands so that you can see that they all look the same. I think the biggest difference will be the metallic bands, because the bands are slightly like, I don't know, they make the heart look a bit longer, but it also looks great. So I think that all bands are suitable for this bracelet. But if you make this bracelet using metallic bands, sometimes you might need to adjust. Like for example, this second heart, as you can see, it's supposed to look like that with this slip knot. Let me focus. It's not focusing. With this slip knot thing downward, so there's like an inverted 6. So if you have your bands like this one, you have to push it down like that so that you get the more like heart-shaped look with the 6. So it's like not high up like that, it should be down. But if you use LE bands, it should be automatic like this, but you can always adjust if it's not. For opaque bands, all of mine are also correct, but if it gets out of place, just move it like that. So I think only metallic bands has that problem, but it is easily solved, so that's the only thing. So this bracelet is a hook-only design, so a loom is not required. You will only need a hook. You will also need some bands. I can't tell you how many bands you need exactly because it depends on your wrist size. But for the first and the last one, you'll need one extra band for each heart. But for the rest, I think you need 3 bands. Or is it 4? I think it's 3 bands per heart. Yeah. So you will also need a C-clip or S-clip, any clip of your preference. And then without further ado, let's get started. So for today's bracelet, I'm going to be using white pearl for this part that I use champagne gold, which is the connecting band for the hearts, which is the part that lifts the heart. And I am using peach frost for this part of the heart that I use fuchsia rose. For your first step, you're going to create a cap band, but as you can see, there's like 3 of the same color together. So if you want, you can actually work with the cap band first, and later on when you're attaching it, you can attach these 2 bands onto that, and then you can remove your cap band. Like you can cut off your cap band, but I'm not going to do that because as you can see, your cap band is able to attach your C-clip like that. But if you're attaching this on, it has to be twisted like that. Then the entire bracelet will be a little bit twisted. So I'm going to keep my cap band. So your first step, let me just clear my rubber bands. For your first step, you're going to create a cap band, and it will be the color of your connecting band, which is the thing that lifts the heart. I got a name because it's like a heart and it's being lifted, so it's like heart lifter. So you're grabbing your first band and you're using single bands for this entire bracelet. Place it on your hook and create a cap band. If you don't know how to create a cap band, it's basically placing the band onto your hook and then twisting it like that into a figure 8 or an infinity sign, and then place your hook back into that loop and you'll get this. Your next step, you're grabbing one of your same color, only one band, and you are pulling your cap band onto that band, and then you close that. So you have a band holding onto your cap band. Now you are grabbing one of your heart bands, this one, also one band, and I'm placing only one of my white pearl onto that peach frost, so only one band but I'm not going to close it like that. I'm going to pick the white band back up, and then I'm going to grab this peach frost band and lift it over my hook like that and bring this back up. So as you can see, your bands or your peach frost band will be twisted a little bit. So like that, it's a little bit twisted, but leave it in whatever position it is, because it will make your heart look like a heart. If you untwist the stuff, then it will not really look like a heart anymore. So you have this, and then you have to flip it around. So for those who did not catch that step, I'm showing this to you again, but you have to flip. So since there are only 3 bands, I'm not going to take another hook and transfer this way. And sorry about this, I'm in the midst of making a happy strawberry by Crafting Fantastic. So I'm just going to hold on to that and remove and place it back on like that. So I'm going to do the same thing. So 1 peach frost band, then I'm placing it on my hook, and I'm sliding only my first band onto that band like that. Then I am picking this white pearl back up the hook, so there should be white pearl and then peach frost. So I'm grabbing this peach band over the hook and then replace this band that's on my hand like that. So you should get peach, white, white, peach. Okay? And now you are grabbing the same color and you hold it in your fingers first, and then like maybe you can put it on top of your thumb like that. Then you use your thumb and your index finger to remove this first band. Then you place this band that was on your thumb onto the hook like that, and you are sliding these 2 white bands onto the peach band. So only the 2 white bands. Then you push these 2 bands down a little bit and replace these 2 bands onto your hook. So you should get 4 of the same color on your hook like that. So now I am grabbing a white band on my hook, and I'm sliding the remaining bands onto that white band like that, and then make sure that the bands are not twisted. Then I close it. So you can see that your first heart is already completed. Let me focus like that. Then we have to do that again, and I am just going to place my bands here. You need less of these bands because this is just for the connecting part. So including your chain band, I mentioned it wrongly in the beginning of this video, including your chain band, which is this white band, you will need 4 bands for each heart. But for the first one, you will need 5 because you have the cap band, and on your last one, you have to add an additional chain band. So when you are here, you're just going to repeat your steps. We started off with 2 loops like that. So 1 peach band, and does this confuses the background? And then, just going to zoom in. I'm going to bring my first band onto that peach band. Then I'm going to bring the white band back up onto my hook like that. Then this peach band goes down. Then I lift this peach band back up. So I get this and a slip knot over here. Then I have to flip my bands. Like that. Then another peach band. And then I'm sliding only my first band onto that peach band. Then I am bringing this peach band back up. Then I'm bringing this end of the peach band down. Oops, did I say I'm bringing the peach band up? No. After you transfer like that, you bring the white band up. Sorry, the white band. And then the peach band goes down. And then the other end of the peach band goes up. So you get peach, white, white, peach. And you are grabbing a peach band. You're removing the first loop. This. Then you are placing this band onto your hook, and you're sliding on your 2 white bands like this. Push these 2 down and replace these 2 bands, so you get 4 of the same color. And now you can grab one of your white ferrous bands or whatever color you're using and slide these 4 bands onto that white band, and then you reconnect, so you get another heart. So you do have to, after you finish making, you have to flip it around so that you can wear it with the hearts facing you. So you're just going to keep doing that. I'll show this to you 2 more times. So pitch bend, white band down, white band up, pitch bend down, then close like that. And then you flip your bands, so hold on tightly and flip like that. Then your pitch band goes onto your hook, and you are bringing only your first band down, and you bring the first band back up, so you get this. Then you bring this end down, and you bring this end up, so you get this. Then another pitch band, remove your first loop, place this on your hook, and slide the 2 white bands onto that pitch band and reconnect. So you get 4 loops. Then 1 white band, and pull all 4 of these onto the white band and close. Okay, so I'm showing this to you one last time. 1 pitch band onto your hook, first white band onto that pink band, and then you pick the white band back up, and you bring this end of the pitch band down, and you bring the other end up. Then you flip and repeat. So 1 pitch band onto your hook, white band down, push white band up, pitch band down, pitch band up, like that. Then another pitch band, remove your first loop, place this band on and slide only the 2 white bands onto that pitch band and replace these 2 bands, so you get 4 loops. Then 1 white band onto your hook, and you slide these 4 bands onto there, and you get this. And to close the bracelet, it is very easy. You are just going to attach your C-clip onto these 2 white bands. So just stretch that and then grab your C-clip and attach like that. And it will look like this. And then you go to the other end, find the cap band and attach it to your C-clip. Ooh, it can be a ring. So yeah, I am going to complete this bracelet and I'll post it on my Instagram. So you can follow me on my Instagram, ABANANAS_LOOMZ. It looks like that. And you can also subscribe this video. So I am going to finish making this bracelet, but yeah, I'm going to upload this bracelet on my Instagram. So you can follow me on my Instagram, ABANAS_LOOMZ, like that. And if this video helped you out, please like the video and also subscribe to my channel. And if you make this bracelet, please tag me in your rendition so that I can see. Thank you. Bye.